Hi, my name is Chey Montgomery, and I'm hoping today that I can really connect with either my grandmother, who I miss very much, and also maybe one of my very old best friends, Ina, from back when I was a teenager, and anyone that is with me would be very important to me today.
Did your father's father pass away? Is he deceased at this time? Because I'm getting somebody on your father's side who this is tied to, and I feel like it's like grandfather. But let me make sure that I have him, because it's going to have to come in with how he died and certain personality information. Is your grandfather on your father's side passed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, thank you. He's showing me guns, like rifles, guns. Was he a hunter? Did he hunt for? Did he do this as a hobby?
Definitely.
Okay, okay. He's also showing me chewing tobacco. He's showing me like actually putting, what do you call it, the stuff in the tobacco of the mouth or anything. Do you know if he chewed or spit tobacco?
I think he did do tobacco.
Okay. He's talking about country. He said he's lived in the country. He said he had rifles, he had a gun, he lived in the country, he chewed tobacco. He did come in young, so let me say, okay. Also, he's talking about chest, so he died from something in the lungs or the chest or the heart area, because I'm feeling pressure right here. Do you know how he passed away? Was it heart? He's saying heart. He said heart.
It was a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what he just told me, it was heart attack. And he's also showing me, was he a drinker? Because he's showing me like beer cans or,
I believe
you know,
so.
yeah.
He was hidden about it.
Yes, yes, he's talking about alcoholism and alcoholism running in that side of the family as well. And he also is talking about, he's coming in with regrets, by the way, because he sees himself as being a mean dad. Like when he looks at his life, he says that he was not the best father. He's coming in as a lot of regrets towards your dad. He's talking about just being a mean old man, is what he's describing himself as. And again, this is coming in with regret, meaning that, you know, he has a lot of sadness and a lot of wishing he would have done things differently, you know. And one thing okay, thank you. One of the things he's talking about to me is that he would never say sorry, and if he could say sorry right now to your father and to you as a result of what happened to your dad, that he would like to say that now.
Very true.
Was he in the military or your dad in the military? Showing me planes?
Both.
Okay, both in the military, thank you. 4. Are there 4 of you or 4 of him or your dad and 4? They're showing me a number 4.
4 sisters.
4 sisters, okay, thank you. Okay, and he's able to watch your life no matter how long, you know, they see you from the time you were born all the way through, even if they've never been around you, they see your life even in the past. So everything that you are and around you is in your energetic field, and your crossover loved ones can see you totally, you know, and they're also around you all the time, you know, because one of the things that he's talking about is about you, you give too much, like you don't sometimes know when to say no, and that sometimes you do for others in a way that sometimes is harmful to yourself.
Sure.
And he really would like for you to kind of work on that.
I've been trying to.
You know, again, he's talking about, you know, because he sees you. I mean, even though, you know, and he goes, and those are some kind words. That just heard him say, and those are some kind words. He's kind of laughing at himself because that wouldn't have been something he would have done had he been living here. You know, or, you know, so
yeah.
he's laughing at himself and wants you to know he can actually laugh and say that he can admit that he's wrong, and he finds it funny that he can do that, you know, because heaven's different. You know, we go there and we understand kind of what we did, and we review our lives, and we really do want to make amends, you know, and so that's how he's coming in. Okay. Do you have an aunt who passed away on your mother's side? I'm hearing Polly, begins with P, sounds like, and I'm not always good with the names, so if I don't get that, we'll just keep trucking here, but I'm getting a female. She's kind of, I feel like this is on your mother's side. I feel like it's an aunt. Did you not have an aunt or somebody pass away?
No, it's a great aunt maybe in Italy.
Okay, let's see, okay, let me just see what Okay, this person is coming in kind of not with your color hair. She kind of almost has like blonde hair. She dyed it. Okay, she had blonde hair. She dyed it. Would be an aunt. I'm also seeing long fingernails. Very wealthy. Had a lot of money. This is on your mother's side because I'm saying on okay, yes, mom's side. Sometimes I don't come in as a clear communicator. So if we can't get her, I'm just going to honor her for a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to other people. Okay. Okay, flag. Okay, red, white, and green. I got that. Not Canadian this time. Okay, got it. Okay, red, white, and what are the color? What's the flag of Italy?
Red, white, and
okay, it is. Okay, so do you have any photographs of her? Do you remember seeing her? Does she ever have blonde hair at one point in her life?
I've had some great aunts that colored their hair.
Okay, because she's talking about Italy. She's
My
talking
Nonna
about Italy,
did.
and she's talking about dyeing her blonde hair, dyeing her hair blonde.
My grandmother did that.
Okay, all right.
She wasn't wealthy.
Did she act like she was, or I'm seeing
Mhm.
some? Okay,
Very much.
because I'm seeing like the nails, everything had to be just so.
Perfect.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect. Okay, so this is okay. I've got it confused. So I knew it was on your mother's side. I thought it was aunt. So we've got grandma here. And is she saying she's from Italy? Is she from Italy?
That's my Nonna.
Oh, okay, she is. Okay, okay, all right. And what is her name?
Clelia.
Clelia. Well, I don't know where I got Polly from. Or what did I say?
Bilieto's her name.
Okay, Bilieto. She just kicked the ball. Oh, that sounds like, okay, thank you, that's funny. Okay, let's see what else she wants to say. Okay, she's talking about having collected these knickknacks. She had these really intricate knickknacks in her house that were very, she thinks exquisite or something. Did she collect beautiful glass things in her home?
She had little statues and...
Yes, this is what she's talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, she loved to collect these. And she took very good care of them. It was like her pride and joy, these little things in her home. Just really quite lovely, very lovely. She's very prim and proper, isn't it? Because again, I'm feeling her personality and how she's coming across. So it's just like, ooh, she's definitely very prim and proper. You know, had a lot to do with how people perceived her. You know, like I always... you know, it's how you look in front of others is utmost importance kind of attitude that she's given to me. She thinks you're very beautiful. She doesn't understand the torn. Do you have jeans that you tear in the knee or something? She doesn't understand your torn jeans.
Torn.
Okay, that's what she's talking about. Because she doesn't understand your torn jeans. I'm noticing you don't have any on now, but she's just talking about your torn jeans, and she doesn't understand that.
That would be my grandmother. Very
That's
classy.
funny. That's funny. Now, is there anybody in particular that you want to speak with that we haven't spoken to so far? Because if you want to give me their name and relation, we can do that.
Yeah, there's two. One's Ina. She was
Okay.
my best friend.
Okay, let me stick with her. Okay, so Ina, and she was best friend. Okay. Now, I do have a woman coming in. She's talking about drugs, or did she overdose, or was there something related to drugs and her passing
Her
away?
husband did drugs.
Okay, because she was just talking about a lot of drugs. Okay. And did she have something that was in her abdomen or in her woman area, female area?
She had just had a baby.
Okay, because she's showing me energy here or something here. Okay.
Yeah.
She died. Was it an accident of some sort? Because she's showing me something sudden, very sudden.
Can I tell you?
Yes, go ahead.
Her husband killed her, shot her.
Okay, okay. She's saying accident, sudden death. Okay, thank you. No. Okay, got it. She said it was more than one time. Correct. It was that she said she had multiple shot wounds in her body. She's also talking about your art. Do you paint or do you? She says you're very creative. That you do a lot of crafts and
I like
arts.
to make things.
Okay, because she's just talking about your sense of decoration and sense of yeah. She's just talking about this. She admires that in you. She admires that. She's talking about going out one night and y'all wearing these black mini skirts with black boots. She's showing me some sort of black boot mini skirt thing. Did y'all do that?
We probably did. She was
Okay.
the innocent one between us two.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because she said that she would dress conservative and you would say, hey, move that down or open that cleavage or...
I was always teaching her to
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
that's what she's talking about. She was like, you taught her to dress sexy is what she's saying. So I was like, okay, I like those shoes, girl. That's what I was going to She was giving me a picture of black boots, and she started talking about clothes, and then finally she got to the fact that you used to help her learn how to dress sexy. She was very conservative, and she felt like she had a little too much weight on her, or this sort of thing, But she was actually she's very pretty, beautiful teeth. Oh my gosh, had perfect teeth.
Beautiful teeth.
She just smiled at me, and she goes, "That's what she looks like." She goes, "And perfect teeth." She's just joking with you, but she does have she has perfect teeth. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. She just wanted to say that you were really a good friend. She said that you were like one of the most loyal people she's ever met. That you've got your friends back all the time.
Yes.
And that you never told. I don't know what she's talking about, but she said that she knew that you would never tell. I don't know what this is referencing, but it's coming with a lot of emotion for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what she's talking
Okay.
about.
It's some sort of secret that you are taking to your grave, is what she's talking about. Okay. And she loves you for that.
She loves her too.
Okay. Now, is there anybody else you would like to talk to?
I would.
Okay.
I have a friend who recently died some months back, and he and I dated.
Does he play the drums?
Yes.
Okay, because they're just coming and playing the drums.
He's a friend.
Okay.
Very much played the drums.
Yeah. He was also, he's coming, he's very flirty. He's very flirty.
That's him.
Yeah. And he's showing me alcohol. So was this an alcohol-related incident or anything along that line?
No.
Okay. He partied. He's talking about partying or something to do with partying, because I'm saying alcohol or cup to the lips. So I don't know if that was, he was an alcoholic or if there was alcohol related, but none of that.
No.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what else he's saying. Did y'all go to the baseball game or something like that? Or he's showing me the sports field, and then I saw the Redbirds stadium. Did y'all go to? Did he play baseball? Was this something he liked to do?
We were not together anymore, and we saw each other at an event, like a Italian Fest or something like that.
It was like an outdoor sport. Oh, he started showing me soccer balls. That's in Italy. Okay, the flag would have been great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny, because at first it was like soccer balls, and then you think of soccer and Italian soccer. Okay, let's see what else he wants to tell me. Did he have a motorcycle? Or did
He used to. He likes them.
Okay, yeah, he's talking about driving a motorcycle. He's just got on one. He's like slinging his leg over a motorcycle, and that's why he's talking to me from a motorcycle right now. It literally is, and that's how I see his picture. And did he kind of not have jobs regularly or something along that line? Like, he's just talking about jobs and floating.
Yeah, he couldn't go to he lost it or something with his pilot job.
Okay, because he's talking about, almost like floating, like without employment. So
he didn't have employment for a while.
Okay, okay. Gotcha. And he's also talking about Florida. Is this something is this where he's from? Did y'all visit there? He's just giving me the state of Florida.
Really wanted me to go with him on the trip before he died.
Okay, to Florida.
I did not go.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I wish I did.
He says you should have, and he's
I
laughing at you because I don't know why he's bringing up Florida, so that certainly meant something to you there with the trip. But yes, he did. He goes, yeah. You're always too busy taking care of everybody else, aren't you? Yep. You couldn't unhook is what he's talking. He's ragging on you. So there's a couple of people ragging on you about not taking care of yourself and sometimes doing for you what you need to do for yourself.
That's very true.
And he's one of them. Anybody else you would like to speak to?
Well, I was hoping to talk to Nona more.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Because they're all still standing here, so they're just everyone's waiting their turn. Okay, one of the things she's talking about is like cooking and handing you the spoon, like licking the spoon, like it was like she always let you lick the spoon in the kitchen, that kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. She's also describing that, like, you were the fair play person you were when you were a kid, meaning that when people weren't playing fair, you would be the first one to say, "You're not playing fair." So she's laughing at you because she's putting like a little whistle around you with a little police officer going, and you were like the unfairness police officer, you know, and you were always trying to. She's just laughing at you. She's just laughing, and you still are. You know, that has to do with integrity and that sort of thing and fairness. So they're all talking about that as a primary energy for you. Now, did you get a bracelet or some sort of jewelry? Did you get something around the wrist from her? Was there some sort of jewelry in the form of a bracelet or
Yeah, it was my grandfather's, her husband, not the other. It was his bracelet, and I got some jewelry from her,
Okay.
a watch.
Okay, because just talk about it specifically being around the wrist, so it was going to be either a bracelet or a watch that was given to you from her. Okay, so she's just saying she knows you got it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she pretty. She thinks it's pretty. Yeah. Thank you. She says thank you. You take care of things. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to need to go ahead and stop. Okay.
Okay.
She's just saying hello again. She's been here the whole time. Okay.
Another.
Okay. She's. Yeah, you've got the big heart. That's what she's talking about, is that you've got the big heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like drawing hearts in the air, you know, like this for you. She's big heart, big heart, big heart. Okay, all right, dear. We're going to go ahead and stop, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, we're just going to
The reading went really well with Rhonda today. She was really in tune with some of my family members and my friends that I liked, knowing that they were there with me and watching over. I felt a really good connection through Rhonda with my grandmother and one of my very old dear best friends, and also other people in my family and friends that it made me feel a lot better today to hear and to know that they are around. So I was very pleased.